What's good, cryptocurrency? I hope you're doing well today. If you're new to the channel, do hit that subscribe button because we will be keeping this channel going throughout all the bear markets, helping you surf the volatile and tumultuous waves of cryptocurrency. So Bitcoin once again folds. It loses its lovely $30,000 psychological level of support. Of course, this is a big deal and bears really want to see this come down below 29,000. Now Ethereum, on the other hand, has lost its $2,000 level. So looking pretty bearish on kind of all of the crypto front at the moment, but we do have some factors that do suggest we are hitting a bottom, like the monthly relative strength index on the Bitcoin chart and other things like that. They really remind us of the COVID-19 2020 crash. So today we're going to look at Harmony One, one of our favorite layer one infrastructure projects. We can see $560 million market cap, which is actually relatively small in contrast to what it used to be. So if we look at the all-time high for this project, it was $0.34. Now we're just trading at 0.04. So this is an absolute undervaluation in my honest opinion. You can see before this project was trading for over 2 years in its supply phase in the bear market. So if this is the new price level, the 4 cents sort of area, maybe the 3 or 4 cents area, you could assume that we might trade here for a while before pumping to the upside. Now we can also look at DeFi Llama and we can see that we've still got a lot of total value locked from many of the dApps, many of the play to earn games as well. We've got DeFi Kingdoms, really awesome game. Absolutely love this one. And we've got some decentralized exchanges as well, such as Sushi Swap. We've got Aave as well, providing some liquidity over here. We can see just DeFi Kingdoms alone makes 61.4 million of the actual TVL, which is literally around 25%. Oh, we see right here about 27%. So that's really, really nice to see that this particular game is still doing and working very, very nicely. It's giving a bit of love for Harmony One as well. So currently what's going on with the price on Harmony One on the short term is that we're trading in a nice symmetrical triangle. And if we do break to the upside of this particular triangle, we've now flipped these levels into a resistance, of course. I do think we'll bump back through this 0.483 resistance and even back through the 0.054 resistance. Now the technical price target would be taking the width of this particular triangle, and we usually break out just a little bit before the two lines converge. So what I'm seeing or potentially think will happen is we'll come up about 27%, maybe to the 0.069 level on this particular breakout. Though on the bearish scenario we could still fold and come down to much lower levels such as 0.027, though I think would be more likely just to get a fake out, and by fake out I mean we just lose support and we come back through as the whales scoop up the fear and the lower prices. So I think that's more likely on this particular instance. Hourly time frame, of course, we're not oversold or overbought on the RSI. We're looking pretty steady at the moment and we're just working our way up. We might even be putting through actually a double bottom reversal pattern over here where we're going to come up to the resistance, but just keep an eye out on these resistance levels. So you know, it's likely we come up to here and then come back down and then come back up and then maybe get a break out to the upside. So I'm extremely bullish for Harmony One over the long term. Now if we look what has happened here, we can see that the correction has been major. We've actually lost some key areas of support. The one that we didn't want to lose was this key area at the 21st of June 2021. Losing that 0.0475 support level was critical, and it's still acting as a resistance right now, as you can see, just a bit lower actually. So that was the resistance. We're looking at 0.0472. If we can come back above 0.472 and actually flip it in to a support, then I'm feeling bullish again. But right now this could be a giant bear flag. We don't know what the rest is going to happen for the market. It could either be a bear flag or we could either get a symmetrical triangle reversal to the upside and maybe see some, you know, levels even such as 0.083 get retargeted. But it could easily be a dead cat bounce. I mean, look what happened here. We saw the capitulation, we put in a low here, we got that V recovery, and then we just moved straight back down just like this in this kind of cup shape. We got to bump that resistance and then back down. So we could easily just come back up and get bumped at resistance and move back down. Personally, I would have a take profit zone around this 0.07 level because I think that's a key area where we might get some rejection, because that's where we'll be testing the bull market support band, and that's probably where we're more likely to see a bit of a reversal. People get excited here and then we're going to see the price basically do a backflip. It's just going to move the other way completely. So keep an eye out on those levels. The 0.07 very ideal level that we could take profits. If we do get the breakout to the upside, we're probably going to get that sort of trading in a more of a lull over a long period of time, because we do need to trade in a lull over a long period of time. I think it's quite important. If we look at what happened, from the first swing high, we came through, we set through a PR, this isn't the gym, we put through an all-time high of just above the 1.618 Fibonacci. We just sat above that. So if we assume that history might repeat itself, we can give ourselves some pragmatic targets for the future. Assume again 1.618, 1.414, maybe we get some diminishing returns, but we could easily come up to these kind of levels. So basically around the 0.47 and the $0.58 mark would be my pragmatic targets for probably 2024 or 2025. So guys, if you want to grab Harmony 1 today, make sure you use my link down in the description below if you wish to start your long-term hodl investment strategy, because nobody ever lost money holding cryptocurrency for more than 1,000 days. You just don't lose money like doing that. It's always when you buy at the top and then sell the fear, that's when you start losing. So what can effectively happen as well, what I'm seeing here on the BLX is that now the RSI is completely bottomed out. This shows the RSI from 2013. You can see we're all the way back down here on the weekly time frame, and even on the monthly. This suggests that we are pretty much approaching a market cycle bottom. We don't know how long it can take. If we look at what happened here, we were in this fearful scenario for about 300 days. So we could still assume all the way through to 2023 is going to be a bit of a crypto winter. And it wouldn't surprise me if it was. We can see lots of fear in the market, sitting at 11 on the fear and greed index. And again, fear presents opportunity. Fear presents undervaluation. This is where the smart money comes in, grabs that cheap cryptocurrency, whilst the retail investors are too scared to hold on, or they simply can no longer afford to stay in the investment. Therefore, they have to liquidate and move assets into other areas simply to pay bills or something like that. Bit of news before we go, kind of interesting. WEF 2022, Satoshi Nakamoto could be a woman, says Meta VP Nicola Mendelsohn. GBBC CEO highlighted the need for women's representation on the crypto trading side and claimed bro culture. Yeah, you could say bro culture is prevalent in many things. Actually, there's lots of female traders out there. I mean, look at the lady Cathy Woods. Is it the fourth day of the ongoing World Economic Forum WEF saw a major discussion around the role of women in Web3 and how decentralized ecosystem is the place for inclusiveness. Well, I think this is, it's one of those sensitive topics. You could look at many industries and sectors. You could just look at web development in general. Most of the people are men, so why are we just pointing towards Web3? So I personally believe it's probably not a woman. It's probably just a bit of news to get people clicking on the article, and that's exactly what I have done. Pretty interesting to say the least. If you enjoyed this content, guys, make sure you smash the subscribe button, say hello down in the comments, leave suggestions, comment and like, and hop in the Discord channel. You're very much welcome to join. About 250 people in here of all different trading levels. You're going to get some nice daily take profit and buy zones. You're going to get some dollar cost averaging charts as well. And I think this will help you navigate the cryptocurrency markets and basically dollar cost average in for a long-term portfolio. Long-term always wins. We're not here to get rich tomorrow, next week, next month. We're here to generate wealth over the years to come as we take advantage of the undervaluation phases of cryptocurrency. That will change back in a bull market. We'll flip the strategy, but right now it's looking for those key support areas and buying the dip on the valuation areas, the areas that provide value, the areas that are worth buying, because you can't catch a falling knife. These areas take time to approach. Anyway, thank you so much and bye for now.